Kevin Durant's 2 championship rings hold less weight than Giannis's 1 championship ring. And I would even go as far as to say if Kevin Durant had won a third hypothetical championship when they were playing the Raptors and he got injured, that I would still take Giannis's 1 ring over Kevin Durant's 3. Now, a lot of people, they like to look at rings, they like to look at wins, and they say that that's all that matters. And at the end of the day, that is all that matters. People are correct. Wins are a quarterback, they are a bus driver stat. Bus driver as in the best player, they team leader. That's a stat for them. The issue for Kevin Durant is he's not the bus driver. He was not the leader of those championships. The Warriors won before him, they won after him, and the best Warriors team of all time and the best NBA team of all time was before Kevin Durant got there, at least from a statistical standpoint. Now, you could argue that even though they won less games with Kevin Durant, that they were a little bit better. We're splitting hairs here. They went from the second best team of all time, if you're going to say that 2017 was the best team, to the first best. It's like, okay, well, we went from great to great. That's amazing. At the end of the day, Kevin Durant is a role player. And I know a lot of people don't agree with that. A lot of people are going to say, no way. Kevin Durant has been on 4 excellent teams as the best player and has 0 championships to show for it. He was the best player on the Thunder. He had a great MVP caliber sidekick in Russell Westbrook. He had Serge Ibaka. He had James Harden coming off the bench. Couldn't get it done. And that's okay. He's young. He leaves Golden State to prove that he can get it done and teams up with prime Harden and prime Kyrie. Is that one totally Kevin Durant's fault? No. Still didn't get it done. When you're the best player, when you are trying to be an all-time great, you've got to make stuff work. Then he goes to the Suns. Once again, Devin Booker, top 10, top 15 player in the league. Can't get it done. Can't even make the playoffs. So at the end of the day, we can see, now he's on the Rockets, his 5th team. He's getting passed around like something I can't say on YouTube. He cannot win a championship as the best player. He's played enough years for us to say that definitively. He can win a championship as a phenomenal sidekick. And that's what he did with the Warriors. He was the ultimate sidekick. But he cannot win as the best player. And that's why you can't even really compare Kevin Durant's sidekick rings to Giannis's put him on my back and carry him up a mountain ring. I mean, that is one of the all-time, obviously Joker's ring was similar to Giannis's. But I would probably even say Giannis's is more impressive than... And I do believe Joker's a better player because of his consistent playoff and regular season success. But specifically that title run, I would prefer Jamal Murray. I would prefer Aaron Gordon. I think he had a better supporting cast than Giannis's, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton. I mean, and Brook Lopez. I think Giannis's supporting cast, maybe a play-in team, maybe... I think Joker's supporting cast is comfortably a playoff team, a 5 or 6 seed without him. Not anymore, but that specific year. And the reason why you can't compare a Giannis to a Kevin Durant is guys like Klay Thompson, guys like Draymond Green, they both have 4 rings. Is anyone going to argue that those guys are better than SGA with 1 ring, Jason Tatum with 1 ring, even like let's say Jimmy Butler? Like, does anyone really think that those guys are better than all these other guys? No, and everybody kind of instinctively knows that we have rankings for bus drivers, which is the Giannis, which is a Joker, which is a Steph, which is a Tatum, and then we have rankings for role players, for sidekicks, for bench players. The rankings are all different. You can't even compute. It's like Kevin Durant could win 8 rings as the sidekick. Sidekick rings, it just, you can't factor in to bus driver rings. And Giannis was the best player, and it wasn't close. Giannis was the best player on offense in that series, and the best player on defense. In every series he played, there was no doubt Giannis was the best player on the floor. Every single playoff series that the Bucks had. Every single series that the Warriors had, Kevin Durant was number 1, especially in the NBA Finals when they played LeBron, but Kevin Durant was number 1, not the best offensive player. It was Steph or LeBron. And he was also not the best defensive player, which was Draymond or LeBron and that was specifically in the finals. But in every series that Kevin Durant played, he was the second fiddle, and his efficiency was great. Some of you are going to pull out, oh, well, actually, he outscored Steph. It's pretty difficult for Steph to score when he's getting double teamed, and we have three guys coming over top of screens to stop Steph from shooting. That's cool. Other guys can eat. You know, in the NFL, number 2 receivers sometimes outperform number 1 receivers statistically, because if all you do is look at the fantasy points, yes, when some receivers are getting double and triple teamed, other people can eat. Jeremiah Smith in college, in week 1, he's playing Texas, they are probably going to triple team him again. He might only have 60 receiving yards, but at the end of the day, we know how much he impacts winning. It's not even about the stats. People will talk about, oh, well, let's compare Giannis and KD's stats side by side, and actually Kevin Durant scored more. Yeah, I don't really care who scored more. It's kind of irrelevant. Why can't KD score more and win championships as the best player? Why can't he do that? Because we've seen Giannis do it. Kevin Durant's getting close to 40, and he has 0 championships as the best player.